Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lewis at That Convention Guy Collectibles. Today, I have something from Trinity Comics. Now, I've never purchased from Trinity Comics before. Never heard of them. But I was on Facebook, and I saw this comic book, and I was like, ooh, what is that? And the artist pretty much said, hey, if you want this comic book, you're going to have to go to Trinity Comics. So I went ahead on their whatnot, and I was waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it. And finally, when it went on sale, they released like, I don't know, 100 at a time or something like that. And it sold in like 2 seconds. And I was like, what the? So I ended up watching that show for about an hour. And they would occasionally release another group of 50 or another group of 100 or something like that. And I was like swiping, trying to buy one. And finally, I was able to get one. And in fact, I think I bought 2. And that's because I wasn't sure. It was like one of my first whatnot purchases. And I wasn't sure if I had won the first time. So I just kept swiping. And I think I bought 2. And that's okay because I really like the comics. So they had some of these were remarked. Some of them were autographed. I couldn't get any of those. Again, they just sold out way too fast and way too expensive. And honestly, I like the non-remarked ones better. I just wanted to get the plain comic. And so I did. At least I hope I did. So here we go. All right, tape off. I'm guessing these are the backs. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Almost there. All right. Now, I don't normally buy a whole lot of comics, but this one just matched my collection so well that I had to have it. And like I said, when I saw it, I immediately was like, where do I get one of those? So here it is. It is the Spider-Man Superman #1. And this is a variant copy. The price on this on the back says $7.99. I paid like $25. Yeah. Supergirl and Venom. This is going right under my TV, right next to all my Venom collection. I just thought it was too cool to pass up. Now, I'm going to put it in the collection, and I'm going to show you some of my other pieces that kind of made me feel like this belonged in my collection. And when I showed this to Rachel, the very first thing she was like, did you buy it? And so I knew that she approved because it also went along with some of the things that we've got in the past. And so, all right, let me go ahead and put it in, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so I went ahead and put it in the display. And it is right next to my Venom collection. And so it being a Venom cover goes perfectly well. This little display right here is going to be my Miles Morales Spider-Man section, which kind of goes with the statues down there. There's the Venom fighting Miles Morales and Spider-Man, so it kind of ties it all together. But now I'm going to show you 2 other pieces that really kind of led to why this fit so well in my collection. And the first one is that art print right there. Now, you can see that. That is a Catwoman and Crypto. Now, Rachel spotted that at Dragon Con last year, and she had to have it. And she kind of thought it went really well in my collection as an art print, but also because her favorite character is Catwoman. And so she just thought it was really interesting, cute, funny, ironic, because she is a cat person. She's had cats her whole life. I'm a dog person. I've had dogs my whole life. And so that was kind of like the 2 of us coming together, which she thought was pretty cute. The second thing that goes, that's on order, is this one here. And that is a Catwoman about to kiss Superman. And if you see that hand coming out from there, that looks like a hand of Batman saying like, hey buddy, like what you doing? You're taking my girl. And so the irony of that one we thought was really cute, and Rachel found that as well, and she loved it. Oh wait, I found it, I showed it to her, she loved it, and so I bought it. And so again, we have this kind of playful, like with so many of my other art prints, they are your standard, you know, Batman and Superman and Joker kind of art prints and things like that, you know, the 3 Jokers and, you know, so to have something a little bit more playful like that one and a little more playful like that one definitely makes sense why I would go with something a little playful like this. Or just kind of touching his face like, hey, what's up, Venom? Kind of thing like that. So yeah, so that's why when I first saw it, I knew I had to have it. I knew Rachel would love it. I'd love to get a CGC copy, you know, a graded copy, but I couldn't pass up buying one immediately. And maybe I'll drop that off sometime at a convention and get it graded. But for now, it is ungraded, and it is part of the Venom collection. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of what in the world else is he adding to this full house of collectibles. And as you see, there it is. So for now, that convention guy signing off. Appreciate you watching another video. And if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. What do you guys think? Was this a good addition? Does it make sense, especially with the other kind of cutesy, you know, I mean, I have the Venom Sam De La Rosa that Rachel bought. I have the one that I bought. You know, things that are a little bit more serious. I mean, especially with Venom, he's got so much teeth and snarls and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, to have something a little kind of playful is always fun. So anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. I appreciate you watching another video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.